I'm doing an inspection on a material, then there is some property on which I'm doing the inspection. What will be the specification for that? Okay, in SAP, we normally call it a MIC, in short form, Master Inspection Characteristics. We're creating a master data for all the characteristics, because same characteristics can be used for other material also, like the pH is a very common property which is tested for any liquid material. We are checking the clarity, we are checking the color of it. We create a master data for it so that I can use it for different materials. I can create it once and then use it in the other inspection plan also. Suppose it is a pen or a pencil, then you are checking the length of the pencil, or the shape of the pencil, or the surface is smooth or not, something like that. Okay, so all these things comes under the property of the material which we are checking. I have broadly classified these MICs in two categories. One is quantitative, another is qualitative. If I can measure something, any MIC or the property which is measurable will come under the quantitative MIC. It has some limits. So if I have a range, I have some specifications which I can test, then I will be creating a quantitative MIC. It is not measurable means qualitative. So I am checking the quality. These are something which you will decide. Is it okay or not okay? Like the color for me is okay or not okay. Anything like taste and all, you know that is it good or not. Based on your taste, you are telling that is this acceptable to me or not. It's a qualitative MIC. To create the master inspection characteristics, the T code which we use is QS21. Create master inspection characteristics. Let's go to the display mode and check what all MICs at present are present in the system. 1710 is my plant. Selecting, take this one. Plants, as we are maintaining information at the plant level, you have to specify the plant. Next is the name of the MIC which you want to create, and the key date. Key date is the date from which it will be valid. Wherever you feel that you want some more information about that particular field, then press F1 key. It will give you some short description about the field. If you want to see at the table level where the information is getting saved, click on technical detail.
Yeah.
The table level data. Okay. Of course, these things are already applicable for other modules also. You can maintain multiple versions. Versions means when I'm creating any MIC, it will be the version will be 1. But if I'm making any slight changes in that, and I want to keep the copy of the previous one also, and the new changes which I have done, then I will give that second copy of that same MIC will be my version 2. Suppose there is new guideline is given to you, and based on that, you have to add on some new things. You are making some changes in the current MIC. Then you want to maintain the previous one also, and you also want to create the new one. Then I'm creating a new version for it, and the valid from date I will be changing it for that. Add some proper description for the MIC, then normally we specify it here in the short text, because there is some limitation here for the number of characters. Whatever data you want to maintain or the description in the short text. Okay, so here because the length is much more compared to this one. Okay, this is plant, this is version, and at the initial level we have to specify whether it is a quantitative MIC or it is a qualitative MIC. Either it will be this or it will be this, based on the MIC which I am creating. Since it is pH, it means I have a range of 1 to 14. Of course, for few chemicals, the range will vary, right? So Here I will be specifying in my range should be, say lower limit is 7 and the upper limit is say 8. Okay, decimal places are maintained for it. Here you can maintain the unit for the MIC if required. It is a measurable MIC with the name pH, and I have to maintain the specification here. Decimal
Yes.
very important for the pharma sector because they keep it 4 decimal also for few critical MICs. Here we need to tell these options. Okay, at present by default it is always incomplete copy model. Go to the control indicator. For that MIC, there are few things which we maintain in this part. In the control indicator screen, it's a very important screen for MIC because most of the things are handled for the property, how it should behave, will be controlled from this. MIC is pH, right? So for the MIC, I want to check the upper limit also or the lower limit also, or do I want to check the target limit also? Okay, so that checkbox, if I'm selecting, based on that, here you will be entering the quantitative data. Select its target value also, then I have to maintain the target value also. At present, there was only 7 to some value was maintained. By default, few checkbox are checked in this control indicator. Okay, and we can run the cycle without making any changes in these default settings. As per the business requirement, we will be changing these indicator. Okay, so if I want the sample to be calculated, then only I will be selecting this sampling procedure. If I'm purchasing say 100 units from my vendor and 10 units I'm testing out of that 100, then I will be selecting the sampling procedure that I will be specifying what will be my sample out of the lot. Okay, so then if I'm selecting this, then only the sample will be calculated. Otherwise, it will not be calculated. It will be like 100%. Okay. So if you are not selecting this, it means it will be 100% by default. Okay. Required characteristics means I want to test it. By default, it is required only selected. Okay. In few cases, we might need these other options also. Click on continue, the second screen is coming. Okay. Here again, few things we can control. Like I want to print the MIC on some certificate or some quality instruction. Do I want this MIC to be printed or not? Okay, so that can be controlled. Do I want this MIC to be a calculated field or it is a simple MIC? Such things we can control from here, these things. Okay, additional things are there. Some other MIC, because this is a measurable MIC. Let's take color, because color will not be measurable. In this case, it is selected as qualitative characteristics because I know color will not measure. So I will be selecting qualitative characteristics here. Again, the concept will remain same for remaining things like the versions, this short text, and here you can see, I mean, that box is
Quantitative is not there.
So catalog is there. So if I select this catalog, some catalog is attached to it. If you want to see the detail for the catalogs, then these are the values which will be displayed when the end user is entering the result for the color. Okay, suppose he is testing that the MIC is say color and is the color is okay or not okay. So he will be after inspecting, he will be writing the results, whether it is okay or not okay. So based on these catalogs, this is the list which is given to the end user from which he has the option to select. Again, the control indicator at this time, instead of the upper and lower limit, when you select qualitative, it is changed to characteristics attribute, right? Remaining few controls are again same only, like the sampling procedure, results part, characteristics to be tested or not. Okay, and even the print and all. But this time the formula option is not coming. Based on your selection, the next screen will change. In the other language, SAP, we can maintain the information in multiple languages. So that is
Correct.
represent it is in English. If you want, you can maintain in another language also. For the same, like
Yeah.
what is the short text and all.